Hey, what's up, champions? How you guys doing? Gediminas here. Good evening, good evening, good evening. What is happening? Hope you guys had a fantastic day so far. And today I wanted to talk about two bad things that they teach you at school. If you're watching a replay of this, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, I would really appreciate if you said new in the comments. Hey, Carolina, how are you doing? All right. So what are these two bad things that they teach you at school? So the first bad thing that they teach you at school is that it is bad to make mistakes. So whenever you're doing a test or you're taking an exam, if you get things wrong, you get punished for that. So kids from the very young age get taught that it is bad to make mistakes. It is bad to fail. It is bad to have errors in your job, right? And what that does, it conditions people then to think that, they should always get everything perfect. They can never get any mistakes. They can never be bad at anything. And guess what? In school, it may be okay to be taught like that. But when it comes to you getting out there in the real world and succeeding in sports, in arts, in business, you cannot make progress if you're afraid to fail. Actually, the only way for you to make progress in business is to fail forward. If you think about it, that's the only way you learn. The only way you learn is by making mistakes. Because when you make a mistake, you go, okay, this way it's not working. Let me try another way. But if you've been conditioned for 12 years, for 15 years, for God knows how long you spend at school, at university, etc., if you've been conditioned half your life that it is bad to make mistakes, it is bad to make errors, then you're going to be scared shitless to make mistakes, right? So you're then going to be paralyzed by this analysis paralysis of trying to be perfect before you start, which is complete nonsense. Actually, if you want to succeed faster, you have to fail faster. You have to make as many mistakes as possible. So you need to make a mistake, learn from it, try again. Make a mistake, learn from it, try again. Fail forward. That's the first lesson that most people miss out. Nobody taught them that because the school taught them completely different. They said, if you make mistakes, you're going to get a lower grade. You're going to get punished. You're going to get, all sorts of things, happen to you. So people are terrified of making mistakes. But in a business, that's the only way to you progress. I communicate with people on a daily basis and I'm learning from my mistakes. If I say something and the person goes, I know, hey, don't use that anymore. But if I say something and the person goes, okay, that works. Let's use that more. You know what I mean? So by doing mistakes, that's how you perfect somebody. That's how you make something into really, really working well for you, right? So that's the first bad thing they teach you at school, is not to make mistakes. The second bad thing they teach you at school is that you have to do everything by yourself. Because if you're in a test or if you're in an exam and you try to discuss with your colleague, if you try to get some answers from your partner, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fail. They're going to throw you away from the exam, right? Because you're cheating. How dare you, discuss with another person? How dare you communicate with another human being? How dare you cooperate at this test? You have to know everything by yourself. You have to do it all by yourself. And that's again how people are badly conditioned. Because now they're conditioned that they have to figure everything out by themselves. And that's a horrible way of doing things. In school, maybe it's okay for you to pass the test on your own. But guess what happens when you get out there in the real world? You get a job and guess what? You have to work as a team. But all of your school years, all of your college years, all of your university years, you were always taught that you have to work by yourself. How bad is that? You get into a business and it's virtually impossible for you to become successful in a business if you're on your own. So you have to communicate with other people. You have to collaborate with other people, because simply it is your life. It's too short to make all the mistakes by yourself, to do everything by yourself. Your life is too short for that. You have to collaborate with other people. And actually, one of the best ways to progress is to actually learn from other people, hire mentors, go to trainings, recruit people who are better than you at different things, because this way you progress faster. But that's not what the school teaches you. The school says you have to do it all by yourself. You have to pass the exam by yourself. Don't discuss with anybody. Don't ask anybody else. You have to do everything by yourself. And people come with that mindset, and then they struggle in business, because they're trying to figure it all by themselves. And I've seen so many people fail in home-based business, not because they couldn't succeed, but because they are afraid to ask for help. Because they still think that they're in school. They still think that asking for help is cheating. And it is not. Actually, it's what you should do. So if you don't know something, you ask. If you struggle with something, you ask for help. That's the way to progress. To learn from other people, to ask for advice, to ask for help. That's the only way to progress. But the school doesn't teach you that. So that's the second thing that school teaches you badly, right? So these are my 2 lessons for today. Hope you guys got some value. If you did, feel free to share this. Thank you, Vita, for sharing. I really appreciate that. You're a rock star and you know it. And you guys, if you're already in network marketing and if you'd like to get my free training on 26 ways how to get customers and sell more products, then head over to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales. Have an awesome evening, guys. Love you loads. Bye for now. See you at the top.